You are HRH. I am HRH. Everybody in this community is HRH. Are we? According to Meghan Markle, she thinks she's royal. Oh my goodness, the levels of delusion. I'm doing this video because many of you have asked me for it. Hello and welcome back, beautiful people. I'm sorry, I've been laughing so hard. It's not even funny anymore. And you know how I say that stupid people always get caught stupidly? That is our Meghan. Rachel Meghan Markle. Not Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex, because she's no longer HRH. Or is she? So let's find out, because this is just too funny. You are HRH. I am HRH. We're all kings in our own home, guys. Or queens of our own homes and places. Absolutely. Before we start our video, our Royal Highness video, I would be remiss, guys, if we don't wish Prince William and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, a happy 14th wedding anniversary. They're celebrating it in a remote island in Scotland. And you can see that this man loves this woman and vice versa, because he shows it all the time. And I am so proud that he's going to be our king. And then the reason why I say our king, I don't know if many of you who are new to the channel don't know, I am Canadian, eh? So yes, I can't wait for the day that William becomes king. I truly believe he embodies all the values of the Queen, because the Queen very much took him under her wing when Princess Diana died. And believe it or not, Princess Diana was a hardcore monarchist, a royalist. And I mean, she believed in the monarchy, and she wanted the place for her son in the monarchy. So happy 14th wedding anniversary to Prince William, the Royal Highnesses, the Prince and Princess of Wales. Who thinks of sending ice cream as a gift? It melts, guys. Can you imagine? What if that basket is left unattended there for hours? The ice cream melts, and you can see her pretentious soup of a jam, whatever it is. And it's so funny because the backlash is fast and furious. You know, like Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex, you know, compliments. And they're saying that this is something that she sent last year. But then Amy's just posting it now, which I think is a lie. They got caught. I'm sure that Meghan Markle sent her that as a thank you for having her on her podcast, because, I mean, only somebody dumb would have this woman in the podcast. You know, and Meghan Markle, to me, I don't know about you guys, but to me, it sounded like a threat when Meghan Markle said Harry's not going anywhere. And you know, she's the only one professing that Harry's in love with her. Why isn't Prince Harry saying that? Why isn't he saying that? Harry, come on, you can speak up. You can say, I love this woman. Look at her in the eyes so lovingly and say, Meghan, I love you. But he can't say it, can he? So the outrage stems, rightly so, guys, because we got to find out, is Meghan an HRH? Now, HRH means Her Royal Highness, means that you are royal. That is the title that the Queen took from Princess Diana through a letters patent. It was an agreement. That letters patent was taken in 1996, in August 1996, that Princess Diana and no other ex-wife would have the style of HRH. Please keep in mind that HRH is not a title, guys. It is a style. It seems to me that Rachel Meghan Markle does not speak English, or maybe my English is bad. So let's find out why Meghan Markle got caught with her little jam scam. And you know what's so funny? Because they're saying that she sent it last year when she didn't have her As Ever products, but she had the American Riviera failed brand orchard. She did have that. I remember it. I'm not crazy. You got caught, Meghan. Just, you know, this is the thing that bothers me. They get caught. Own up to it. That's it, just admit that you love using that HRH. I mean, that's what tickles her. And this woman is gonna be absolutely blown away with the response from the palace, because the palace is not taking this kindly, this affront to the queen. And we're gonna get into it right now. I know I've been joking about it, but let me tell you what it means. What a style is. It's the difference than a title. And the monarch can do whatever he wants with the titles. You know what I think? I think she wants people, or she wants the palace to remove the titles, because that way she can claim victimhood. That way she can claim victimhood, guys. I think this is where we're going, or she just doesn't care. And on that note, let me just, you know what? I was wondering about that. So I reached out to somebody who is a psychologist, and this is what this person said. Many people do not see evil in their actions because they surround themselves with people who normalize them. These are people who grew up in this kind of environment, surrounded by people who normalized bad behavior, who didn't hold them accountable. When someone is in an environment where manipulation, selfishness, or even harming another is seen as normal, they lose perspective. If people around them do not question their actions and instead justify and celebrate these behaviors, that becomes the standard for them. That's what they think it's the right thing to do. That's the correct way to live. They don't see it as evil. They see it as a normal part of life and good behavior. Moreover, these people are incapable of seeing the damage their actions cause and are offended and outraged by negative reactions, or being called out, or being held accountable for their behaviors. If these behaviors go on for a long period of time without being corrected or without any consequences, it becomes a core part of their personality, and in most cases can never be corrected unless something drastic happens or someone with power stops them or holds them accountable. See what HRH is, guys. Let's find out. HRH is a courtesy, sorry about my pronunciation, style. It's a form of address or reference in the British system. These styles are used by courtesy, which means at will. Like when in the United States, when you're an at-will employee, that you come to work and then your boss tells you, out, you're gone, buddy. There's nothing you can do other than cry your way out the door. So in the sense that persons referred to by these titles do not in law hold the substantive title. Because Meghan Markle has clapped back, and she says, and she has responded to the people's outrage, saying there's no law that says I can't use the HRH. The Queen didn't say we couldn't use it in private. Ay, Dios mío. And this is where I think, this is where I wonder where my English skills come from, because maybe I don't know how to read English, Or maybe I have a thick accent, I do not know. There is no reason why the sovereign cannot remove the titles of Prince, HRH, which is only a style, or Duke, because those are honorary titles. And what is worse is that since these titles are bestowed and are honorary, they cannot be unreviewable, and they are non-justiciable. What does that mean? That means that Harry, who loves to sue, cannot sue the monarch, because the monarch chooses to relieve him of any and all titles. Where it's even worse for this, that's that the king or the monarch doesn't even have to write a letters patent. He can just verbally decree it, and it becomes the norm. A lot of times they put letters patent, like the Queen did if she wants to. But in this case, the Queen decided, and she issued an official statement in writing. And let's see what that statement says, because maybe my English sucks. And maybe Meghan Markle fake Northwestern University degree gives her more. It says here, The Sussexes will not use their HRH titles as they are no longer working members of the royal family. Can somebody please point out to me where it says that they can use it in private? This would be like Harry using his military titles that the Queen told him you can't use him. He has been banned from using his military titles. Markle wants the king to make it officially. It is already official because the Queen said the Sussexes will not use their HRH titles and as they are no longer working members of the royal family. She was being kind and she didn't want to write the letters patent, but she says there unequivocally, and correct my English if I'm misreading it, you can't, you're not. No, Meghan, especially you're a skank. You're a D-list mattress actress. And can you imagine that the only worth that this woman finds in herself is being called the Duchess of Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex? That must really burn her butt. Blech. And Meghan Markle is saying no. She just told us we couldn't use it in public. So this goes to show you that this woman will try and push and push and push and get away with as much as she can. And now she got caught. And the palace is furious. The palace is furious. William is furious. Meghan Markle is pushing to go back to being Rachel Meghan Markle. And I think she's going to get it. I mean, what do you think? Are we all royal highnesses? Or is she just defying the Queen? Or is she ignoring the Queen, disrespecting the Queen even further? Is this why she bowed to the Queen like that? Medieval times? Because it's like, I don't care. Didn't she do a whole documentary mocking the titles, traditions, and culture of the monarchy of the United Kingdom and its realms? And now she is in trouble. Because now the palace had decided, apparently to sources and insiders, that since Meghan wants it even made more official, a letter's patent is on its way. What do you think, guys? Do you think that this woman is just psychotic and doesn't care and doesn't respect people? Or do you think that she really thinks she's royal? I mean, it's actually really funny. Or do you think it's like what the psychologist told me, that she doesn't see anything wrong in her actions because she was raised that way? The same thing as Harry. This is from birth. They were told that nothing that they did is wrong. And then they surround themselves by people who are just as evil and as unaware as they are. So just Meghan on that 100 stage, praising herself. And then she goes on Jamie Kerr-Lynn or something like that. And she's praising herself even more. And she says, I don't care. I don't have to prove to anybody anything. Oh, Meghan. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's why you were in that podcast, because you're desperate. And you got caught breaking the law. You got caught defying the Queen, because I don't know if you know this, to use a royal title without the monarch's approval, any royal title style, it's against the law. It's a crime. There's even an act for that. It's like the royal warrant. If anybody, for example, any store tries to use the royal warrant without the monarch's consent, they're penalized. It's a criminal act. So Meghan Markle using the HRH after the Queen decreed that they can no longer use it is a criminal act. Just added to the list of so many beautiful people. Please do leave me your comments, and thank you once again always for watching. And don't fret, I really do believe that Meghan Markle is just delusional. This woman is just delusional.